Welcome to the show. Today we're talking with Chris Mulkey about his successful Hollywood career and one of his latest projects, The Hand That Feeds. Movie Making with Renelle Golden is brought to you by Samira Entertainment, supporting indie films and the filmmakers who create them. Stop by their website to learn more, www.samiraentertainment.com. That's www.samiraentertainment.com. Hello, everybody. I am here with Chris Mulkey, actor, writer, musician, director. What is there you don't do?
I don't do puppet shows. Oh, but then I take that back. I would, for my grandkids. I would do puppet shows.
I would too if I had any. I would definitely. Yeah,
I'm in the middle of a movie right now, and also I'm writing a bunch of songs that Britton Buchanan from The Voice and I are doing cross-country music writing.
Oh, wow.
Songs. It's a murder album. It's all about murder.
Oh, I love that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I should love that, right? Does it tell you where the bodies are buried, or?
I can't tell you that. I'd have to kill you then. You know that.
I love that. I just discovered that you are a really good musician. You even have your own band, and I listened to your whole album.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. You can press the thing and just ask your iPhone, hey, play Chris Mulkey, and they'll play Chris Mulkey, and it's really cool.
That's pretty cool. There was a couple of songs that I was like, oh, this is so good. There was one that was like A World Without Love.
Oh, that's a great song.
It's a great song, yeah.
I don't want. Then the turnaround is I don't want to live in the world without love, and I don't think anyone does.
No, it would be kind of hard, but I also am kind of bitter on love, so I always tell people get a puppy. But, but love is good. And there was another one, the last song in the list when I went to your website. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a true love song. I like Waiting for You or something, or oh goodness.
Oh, Waiting on You. Maybe it's Waiting on You.
Maybe. Yeah. It was so nice. And I was just like, oh, and I love that there was like blues and rock, and it was really cool. I love those surprises because I come from a music background when I was younger, and I always get amazed when I meet actors, directors, writers, and they're these incredible musicians. So
yeah, I work at it. I mean, it's a love. So I'll play guitar. I'll play guitar. I play guitar and mandolin, and so I play Texas jump and Louisiana blues, and then I drift into real Americana. And,
I love it. Did you write those songs? Are those songs you wrote? Oh, you did?
I write
by real life, I guess.
Yeah, real life, and sort of the poetry all comes to you. The songs kind of birth themselves. You get the riff, and it just comes out. I have a new CD out that's we're going to just drop it in a couple of weeks. It's called Tucson Tapes, and I wrote it while I was doing a movie called Farhaven in Tucson, Arizona, and my partner I played the sheriff, he was the deputy, but he also wrote the movie, William Shockley, and we wrote 10 great songs. He's a wonderful actor and director. I'm going to do his movie next week. We start, but we wrote the Tucson Tapes is such a great. It's such a great.
I'll look for that too. Then how cool is that?
Yeah. So I keep doing both. Yeah. I go acting. Yeah.
Hey, it gives you purpose, and there's a lot of meaning for people when they see your work, but also now hear your music. I was just like, whoa, I related to it. So I played the whole thing.
Yay.
It was awesome. It's so cool. So how did you get started in acting?
I was at the University of Minnesota, and I was just looking for. I thought that I would become a. I wanted to be a collegiate wrestler,
Oh,
and
wow. Okay.
I had a scholarship to a college, but I didn't want to go to that college, so I went to the University of Minnesota, and I was there, and I was trying to work and wrestle, and I don't know, I was doing stuff, and anyhow, I needed an elective for one quarter, and my friend said take an acting class, and I said
No
my friend,
way.
and I said no way. I said actors are crazy. He said no, you really like Marlon Brando and all those all those John Wayne movies, the way back, the old stuff. And I went, yeah, I love that stuff. He says, well, they're actors, so I took it, and
The
I
rest
was
is history.
the rest is history. I fell in with a group that was writing a play, and we did this. It was kind of an improv, like Second City, like Saturday Night Live kind of play with
Oh, that's
vignettes,
fun. Were
and so
you
we wrote.
terrified the first time you went before an audience?
No, not at all. I felt really like whatever. I'm sure there was,
Oh, that's
but
good.
but like the first movie I produced, one of the actors said to me, says, we're stage actors, because we're all working at the Minneapolis Art Institute, and he
Yeah.
said we're stage actors. How do we do this with movie acting? And I looked at him, and having only done one other movie and at the time, and I said, well, just just pretend like it's actually happening. Do
Yeah.
that. Yeah. And okay, great. And so the movie was great, and it won the USA Film Festival and went on to play in all over the world. It was
That
great.
is so
So
cool.
yeah,
Did you
yeah.
go on, did you continue throughout your career to do stage acting or did you transition into movies and television?
I continued to do both. I teach at the Ruskin Theater in Santa Monica, and I've done plays there, and directed stuff, short plays,
Oh, wow.
and
I wish
and
I lived there.
written.
I'd go. That's so cool.
Yeah, my daughter Amelia Mulkey has a hit play in Los Angeles.
She did. Oh my
In Los Angeles,
God, that's so cool.
playing at the Ruskin Theater, called Picasso at the Panagio, and it's about 1906, when Einstein and Picasso meet in a bar in Paris.
Oh, wow. What is she a
And
writer too? Did she
she,
like,
she she's a writer and a director and an actress. She's like,
oh,
and her mother, Karen Landry, was a
yeah.
wonderful actress and director, stage director. So I continue to do both. I do all things. You
Wow.
know, I
That's
I
very
don't do
cool.
Windows. I don't do Windows, but
Yeah, I mean, we got to draw the line somewhere.
I have to put your foot down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think, oh, not mine, but yes,
Yeah, not yours. Oh gosh.
not right now.
That'll heal. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I
You'll be
will.
fine.
That's so cool though that your kids kind of followed in your footsteps. So,
Yeah, my daughter Lizzie Mulkey, he lives in Maine, and she directs, she choreographs and directs dance films in Boston and in New York.
oh wow,
Yeah.
that's cool. Do you have all girls?
I got two girls. I love them dearly, and I'm so fortunate that they came into my life. I just can't
I
can't
mean,
believe I'm
girls
so lucky.
rule. It's a good thing, right?
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my God. So check this out. I mean, so like 20 some years ago, I had a series on CBS called Arresting Behavior.
Yes. Okay.
Then there was an actress named Dana Sparks who was
Yes.
on the show. And
Okay.
Dana went on to do 6 years on Passion, and then Falcon Crest, and she was the weapons commander you know on Star Wars, but
Oh
Star
yeah.
was it the Voyager? Was it
Yes.
whatever?
Yes.
Anyhow, so we did our show. We were funny. It was a CBS comedy, and I was funny. And she played actually my lesbian sister, but I didn't know that she was a lesbian. And so I kept trying to meet her, and I tried to keep meeting and date
Girl.
her girlfriends, and
Oh.
it was another age, But
Yeah.
so then um so then my wife passed away, and after a few years, I go to an audition for something I wouldn't ordinarily even go for, and I walk in the room because it was a commercial, and I don't do commercials, and there, sitting there, is a woman, and I walk in and I sit down, and she goes, and I hadn't seen her in 30 years, 30,
Oh,
well,
wow.
25 years maybe. Dana
Yeah.
Sparks. Dana Sparks. She says, Chris Mulkey. And
Oh,
so
wow.
we've become a thing, and we've gone, since we've been together for a few years now, and we've gone to Serbia and done a TV series together,
Oh,
done
wow. That is so
done
cool.
a Western in Montana, and this other thing, this murder mystery, and up in Palm Springs. It's like crazy.
Oh, I
That's
love
nuts.
that. That is such a great story. Life comes like full circle. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I'm a widower, and she got rid of her husband, so her husband, she ditched him. So yeah,
So it worked out nicely.
but
And
it's
in the
women in
same
my life.
industry.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a big plus in the sense that you understand each other's demands on their careers and the
Oh,
craziness that goes with it.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I love
Uh,
that. So you were a part of a film that I think it was called The Hand That Feeds. How did you get involved in that film?
I got involved with The Hand That Feeds with from a friend of mine, Craig Muckler, who is kind of an occult director. He did Microwave Massacre and Malibu High School,
Oh, wow.
and he and I conceived of a film together. We wrote together, and he just asked me. He said, "Would you come and do The Hand That Feeds," which is a sort of a horror
Horror.
thriller.
Yeah. Had
And
you
I've
done
been
horror before?
Oh yeah, for sure. I've done a bunch. I've done I did a movie called The Hidden,
Oh, okay.
which is a really big deal. And I did Cloverfield,
Oh,
and
yeah.
what else? I've done like four of them. I've done The Walking Dead Collapse. I've done so anyhow. So Craig said, "Come and be the FBI guy," and so I did. And I had a great time, and it's a wonderful film. I mean, The Hand It Feeds. It's really, you see it coming. You see the hand coming, but oh yeah. So
Oh, wow.
it's fun. So I was really happy to do it. We shot it in Duluth, which is a beautiful town to shoot in. I've shot there before,
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah, and Craig's in the film too. Yeah, so
Oh, that's very,
he's
I'll have to check it out.
yeah.
It's very cool. So what are you working on now? You said you're getting ready to go film again, or?
Yes, I'm cast in a film called The Last Dollar, written and directed by William Shockley, and it's an 1880s western about a town, and I play
Oh, you're perfect for that. I love that.
yeah, yeah, I play Judge Holt, who in the end solves the problem, and it's and Jacqueline Bisset is in it, and
Oh, I
myself,
love
and
her.
yeah, she's really nice, and so I'm really looking forward to doing another western this year. So
Do you have
yeah,
a preference between film and television?
no, well, I have a preference between smart and totally goofy, and I always generally choose smart and really cool. I like that over.
Characters.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like to do stuff that's smart and original that people haven't seen before. And so whether it's on television or movies, it doesn't matter. Um, yeah, like The Hand That Feeds, I liked it because it comes at the problem from a
Like
different
head on.
angle. Yeah,
Oh,
it's smart. The Last Dollar, which I'm starting in Tucson, is is a kind of a um, all westerns are morality tales anyhow, and it's about this kid who is disenfranchised, who goes through all this stuff and is pulled into this situation where he has to shoot a couple guys, and
oh,
then he's vindicated in the end, and so I gave it away. Oh no, but I like
I
that.
didn't hear a thing.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't hear a thing. And then I'm going to go right after that. I'm supposed to go um to I think either Albuquerque. They're deciding they're going back and
Okay.
forth. Now I think we're going to have an Albuquerque and a thing called Buffalo Days, and that's another 1880s western
Oh, wow.
about the guys who stopped the slaughter of the buffalo at the turn of the
Oh,
century.
oh God.
'Cause-
So inspired by the real events, the real dude. Wow.
yeah, because all the ranchers and the powers that be in the West wanted to not only exterminate all the Native Americans, as we know, which was
Right.
terrible, and but also wanted to kill all the buffalo so it could be cattle only.
Wow. That's a money
Yeah.
thing, I guess.
Oh yeah. And then after that, then I go to Cincinnati and do this a movie called The Best Honeymoon Ever. And
Oh my.
it's a trans couple who go on their vacation. They go on their honeymoon to the woods in upstate New York, and they come across um, a, a religious cult,
Oh boy.
um, and I'm the leader of the religious cult.
Oh, so you're
And
probably like a bad guy.
well, I mean, if you're a member of the cult, I'm the leader of the pack. But if you're not a member of the cult, yeah, yeah. And I do everything. I do everything that an evil cult leader does, and don't let your
It's a
imagination.
requirement. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
yes,
You are busy this year. Oh my gosh. And
yeah.
after
And then
that,
I'm gonna
you get a nap, maybe?
no, no. Then I'm gonna go. I've got a couple music dates in there. I'm gonna play in. I'm gonna play an event in because I like to play in Louisiana, so I'm gonna go down to Lake Charles and play down there and
Oh, that's
go to
very
the
cool.
studios. Yeah, for the last couple of years, because of the pandemic, we've all been a victim of not being able to go to clubs. And if you're a musician, the clubs are closed. What are you going to do? And
Yeah, it
so
hurts.
we're really
Definitely.
happy that everything is opening up and all the theater is opening up. And so I'm in Minneapolis right now because my sister helped build the new Guthrie Theater.
That's
She was the
amazing. Yeah.
Diane Brennan, who was a director of development and part of the Guthrie Theater company in the old days was my late wife Karen Landry, and
Oh,
so it was kind of a bittersweet to go back and do the 60th anniversary of the Guthrie Theater in Minneapolis,
it's
and
very
then
meaningful in many ways.
yeah,
And yeah. And your late wife was amazing all unto herself too, as
yeah,
and
yeah.
it sounds like music and the arts and is in your family.
Yeah, my mother and father weren't into the arts, but my mother loved was a wonderful singer in the USO during the war,
Oh, that's so
and
cool.
but her mother was in vaudeville,
Oh, oh
and
wow. Did
and
you?
yes, and my great aunt started the Chicago School of Music, so it's kind
That's
of
so cool. Did you ever get to see your grandmother perform?
no, no, she was retired and couldn't
Oh,
do it.
okay. But you knew, and she probably passed the bug on. Who knows, right?
Yeah, she played guitar, Renell, like in
Oh,
the
are you
20s.
serious?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like so
that's I
weird.
want a grandmother that plays guitar. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So my grandkids, well, my daughter Amelia also sings in my band, and my daughter Elizabeth has sung in my band and
Oh,
actually
wow.
recently did a concert with me, and
That
yeah,
is so cool. So, how does your band get ready for a performance with you traveling all the time? Do you guys do something virtual or you just know this is what we're doing or
no, we'll go into a studio and we'll go into a studio and just have rehearsals.
put
We'll
some
go,
time in?
just not a lot. I always think that with music, 90 minutes is great. Just go in there,
Yeah.
and it's all business. Plug in. Here we go. Bing, 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 and
Yeah.
we'll
My
do the tunes.
favorite music is music that's raw and emotional and it's not mechanical. So what if you hit a
Yeah,
wrong note or sing a wrong note? It's it's the
Yeah.
meaning that the music has that matters. And I don't know. I grew up in that industry because my mother was she was a performer, and
Mm.
she toured, and I grew up doing that, and then I did that until I got married and was, had to make that choice. Kids are on the road, but
Wow.
I love music, and that's why I get really excited when I see people that make music. I'm just like, oh my God, you do this. And
Oh yeah. So apropos of that, a really good Austin Highsmith, who was a wonderful actress who did the Dolphin Story with Morgan Freeman,
oh yeah.
and she's part of the Ruskin Theater Group as well.
Oh,
Anyhow,
that's
she called me up and she said, I have a music movie that's that I think you'd be perfect for. Call this guy. So I called Todd Decker, and he cast me in his show. What do you cast me in his show? Rock Bottom.
oh
Oh
wow. Did you get to
yeah.
play music?
I didn't. I was my role was the hand. I was kind of like the the Jerry Rubin, the
Oh,
Rick Rubin. I'm the guru of. So the band's trying to stay together, and they call in the mystical
oh
band healer, and I'm the guy. And Jake Bon Jovi, John Bon Jovi's son,
wow.
plays the new lead singer, because the old lead singer is a complete pain in the butt,
Right.
and won't go for. And it's the genre is the 1980s spandex hair,
Oh my gosh, yes.
you know. And
I
so you'll
love
see me
that.
in long hair, and yeah. So it's called Rock Bottom, and it's done now. And Todd Decker, we actually had a hair band, and they were out with a band called Whitesnake, which
Oh,
is
no kidding.
and yeah,
That's cool.
but the tunes are great, and it's called Rock Bottom. It'll be out this fall, so yeah,
That
that
is
was
so
super
cool.
fun. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
on my bucket list to do a music
Oh man,
movie. It's all written and, working on that one now, but I love that. It
calm.
sounds like it's a funny movie.
It's funny. I'm very funny in it. It's like it was nice. It's fun to be funny. I like.
Yeah, yeah. And it's in post, or it's actually ready to release.
It's in post. I just did some ADR on it, so we did some additional dialogue, and but yeah, it looks great, and it's
Exciting.
hilarious. It's just great. Everybody
Oh,
did a
I,
great
I
job.
can't wait. I love how much you work. All the cool stuff that you do. Um,
Yeah.
that is so cool. So if people, I hate asking you this question because I don't think people will have a problem with it. But if people want to look you up or find you, um, where's the best place to go?
If you just Google Chris Mulkey, CHRISMULKEY, you know, a whole all my stuff comes up. It's like, and
You're
then
everywhere.
and then Chris Mulkey music, or you can just ask your device to play Chris Mulkey music. But I also have, now this is not a surprise to you, I also have a Christmas entity. I've done 5 CDs of hard kick-ass
Oh,
blues Christmas carols.
are you serious?
Yeah,
That
but
is
I
a
have a different.
surprise to me. Oh my God, I love that.
But Renell, I have a different name. My name is Vic Mulkey, and that's because we had 3 Chris's in the band. We had Chris Coyne, Chris
Oh,
Chris Klein, and Chris Mulkey. So Chris Coyne became Toots. I don't know why. Chris Klein became the Rev because he revs it up, and I
yeah.
became Vic because I had done a movie at that time where I played this hitman named Vic. So, and it became Chris Mulkey and the Blue Veins. So which is a charming title for a band
I love
name
it.
for a band.
Yeah.
And we do songs like Christmas in the Big House. I want a Harley for Christmas. I'm in love with Mrs. Santa Claus. About a guy who sneaks into Santa's house when Santa's away delivering presents. Um,
I love it. It doesn't sound like it's
uh,
for little kids. It sounds like it's for us grown-ups. And
it's for Spank Me Santa is one of my
oh my
favorites.
God. Okay.
And so yeah, so it's good. So we all would write them, and so I would fly into Minneapolis, and the band would get together on one day, and each of us would bring four songs. And so we went through a thing. We're pretty savvy musicians, and
Oh,
so
wow.
so we did. We'd play your song, Renell, first, you know,
Right.
and then we'd play it through, and then we decide whose solo is what, and then we just record it,
That
and
is so
then
cool.
and then
So,
the next one. So you play it through once and then record it, and they came out great. So it's Vic Mulkey and the Blue Veins.
and
Yeah,
okay. Vic, I'm writing that down because I'm going to look it up. And so you have 5 songs or 5 Christmas albums?
5 Christmas albums with 12 songs on each album.
That's what I thought you said. Wow. That is
Yeah.
really cool. I love that.
There's
Wow.
a great song called Palm Springs Christmas. There's another song called Christmas Time in Hades. You know,
Yeah, I've been there. No, I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
No, he goes, check this out. It goes, well, it's Christmas time in Hades. All the poor souls want to get out. The devil cracks his whip, sings the Yuletide blues, and all the sinners jump and shout.
Oh, I love that.
He says, you should have done your homework. You lied too much and stayed in bed. Now shut your trap, put on my strap, and pull my big coal sled. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell all the way.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I am so happy you came and spent some time with me today. I have a thing that I do when I'm wrapping it up, and I ask you just 5 questions. They're just personal for people to know you better, but it's not like who are you dating or anything like that. It's just fun.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready.
Let me see. Psychologically, I'm ready now. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm probably not ready, but here we go.
Okay, good.
Okay, the first question, simple. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is charred salmon off of a barbecue grill.
Oh, do you make it yourself?
Of course.
Awesome. I love that. I love it. Okay,
Yeah.
favorite thing to drink after a long day on set?
Well, I stopped drinking alcohol. So I would say Arnold Palmer with lemonade and iced tea is the best.
Yeah, one of my relatives, my sister, she loves those.
Or I'm going to say there's a caveat. Or if we're just I'm one and done. Or I'll go with a friend and have one whiskey on the rocks, and that's it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sophisticated, nice to chill with, right?
Yes.
Is there something you have always dreamed of doing but haven't done yet?
Well, what haven't I done?
I think you've probably got it
Always.
all done.
I've done a lot of stuff, but I'm a motorcycle rider, and something I haven't done is taking a cross country trip on a motorcycle.
Oh, that would be really cool. You could
Yeah.
your lady love and travel from one side to the other. I bet there's a lot of cool stuff to do too. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably be more of a train person, but I do like that.
Or a train. I would love to take a train from Vancouver to Toronto across the Canadian Rockies. I'd like
Oh,
to do that.
God, it'd
Mhm.
be gorgeous, right? It would be
Yeah.
amazing. Yep. Okay, here's one that you should have a good answer to, I bet. Um, Favorite song to sing at the top of your lungs when you're driving in your car?
My favorite song to sing
It's not yours.
when I'm driving. Um, there's an old song called money, and it goes,
Money.
the best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want
Yes.
money. That's what I want. I want money. I know that's really materialistic, but I think he's really talking about love.
Yeah, I mean, money's green, love is.
Hmm.
Well, let's go with he's talking about love.
Talking about love. I have a song called Talking About Love.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah. I
and
have
what is
also a
it?
song called High on Love, and it's just a great song. I can send it
Oh,
to. But
yeah,
yeah,
I'd love to
I'd
hear
say
that.
money or any Chuck Berry song, old school Chuck Berry song. I like blues
Yeah,
and stuff. So
yeah, that I love blues. Blues are cool. So, okay, last one. What's your favorite movie?
my favorite movie, what you just said, and I instantly I went Godfather 1.
Oh God, yes. Oh my gosh. All right. I could see that. You could
Yeah,
be in one of those Godfather movies. Totally.
yeah. I was playing golf with a guy down in Lake Charles, Louisiana, and he said you're on my movie list. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, you did. I have 10 movies that I'll watch no matter what. If I turn on the television and it's going, I'll watch it. Man, you're in one of them. And I said, what's that? And he said, Captain Phillips with Tom Hanks.
Oh my God, you were so good in that.
Oh,
Yeah. You're
thanks.
like, this
Yeah.
isn't what I signed up for, or I forget what you said.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's exactly what
Yeah,
I said.
that was
Very
a
good.
good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. By the way, I won't watch a lot of my stuff necessarily, but Captain Phillips, I will just watch.
That movie
Uh,
was so different. Like I never even thought about the
yeah.
fact that there's still like pirates and
Oh yeah.
oh my
Oh yeah.
God. I get goosebumps thinking about it because it was just so, and it's a true story, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's a great, great movie. So, do you
Yeah, we
have,
shot. Mhm. Go ahead.
yeah, do
I'm
you
sorry.
have a dream role that you still want to do? Is there anything you've ever wanted to do you haven't yet as far as acting?
People have been asking that my entire career. Admittedly, I'm just going to give away my seniority here. I've acted in Hollywood in the '70s, the '80s, the '90s, the 2000s, the 2000 teens, and now the 2020s. So, boy, I don't.
You've kind of
Um,
done it all, every type of role. I've seen you get your butt kicked and
yeah, and kick some butt, and yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I
I
shouldn't put
would.
it that way.
Yeah, no, it's true. I think now that you mention it, I would like to do a real great, inspiring, like romance story, like a real, like a
Where you're like the romantic lead,
like the old, yeah,
the
like
classic
two
romance.
people, yeah, two people get together, kind of, Catherine Hepburn and
Yeah.
it's kind of like that, kind of a just so that it really touch people's hearts, and
Yeah.
or that
You know,
you know,
you could
but
still do that because I do think we need
yeah,
movies that show, after our 50s and 60s, um,
yeah,
we can still have love and it can be
yeah,
powerful and meaningful and life affirming. There aren't many films like that. Now I want to write one, but
yeah. I mean, Spencer Tracy. I liked him. One of my favorite actors was Gene Hackman, and I worked with him at Universal early on with
oh
this.
wow.
We did a film with he and I and Barbara Streisand, and who else? Dennis Quaid was in that film,
Oh, my
All
favorite.
Night Long. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to have my career be long and varied, just because, and be just because I met Gene Hackman, and he kind of inspired me to that, and he was, and of course, one of the movies that I totally love besides The Godfather is French Connection
Oh
with Gene
wow.
Hackman,
Yeah,
and
excellent movie.
he won an Academy Award for French Connection 2, and he won an Academy Award I think for the sequel, because I think they felt bad that they screwed up and didn't give it to the first one, but the second one was even better. It's like amazing. So
That doesn't
yeah,
happen usually in those sequels. That's amazing.
no, but I'd like to, yeah, I'd like to do like a real kind of romance adventure, and that would really touch people's hearts. I'd like that. Yeah, it'd be
Oh,
fun.
wow. Wow, that is so cool to know. I love that. So I want to thank you for coming here today. I hope, my show is growing, so I hope you'll come back as you have new things and talk with me more.
Yeah,
And
I'll come back. I'll play music.
oh my God, yes, do that. And eventually I'm switching to video, so we'll be able to watch you. So I
I'm
love
ready for
that.
you. Okay.
Start writing now, all new songs.
Okay, good. I will. Well, call me
Get a
anytime.
puppy instead. Yes.
Renelle, you're a delight to talk to, and you're a really good interviewer. So thank you.
Thank you so much. And I really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.
Okay, happy summer. Okay,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Today's show is sponsored by Gym Kitty, helping women on their health and wellness journey by providing high-quality, organically sourced vitamins and supplements. Visit them today at www.gymkitty.net. You've been listening to Movie Making with Renelle Golden. Be sure to come back for our next episode where we bring you the people who make movies you love. Got a topic about filmmaking you want to hear on our podcast? Send us an email at moviemakingpodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.
This podcast has been sponsored by Samara Entertainment.